And what I'm doing here is I'm creating a closed circuit. Very important.
Keep your cap shunted like this so you don't accidentally detonate your charge. Understand? I want you to create a show. An announcement, a revolution. The message is clear. I'll be seeing you very soon.
Title one battle after another already suggests a story driven by relentless conflict, a narrative that plunges its audience into an unending cycle of war, choices, and sacrifices. The second official trailer deepens the stakes, promising not just a spectacle of action, but a layered drama that balances raw intensity with emotional resonance. From the very first frame, viewers are pulled into a world where no character is safe, no loyalty is unshaken, and no battle is ever the last. The overview of this project shows how it goes beyond traditional war films. Rather than just showcasing armies clashing on the battlefield, it tells the story of individuals caught between duty, love, and survival. Each scene in the trailer hints at deeper struggles, suggesting that the battles fought are not only with weapons, but also within the characters themselves. The sweeping landscapes, burned cities, and haunting silence before chaos breaks out are painted as much with emotion as with visuals, drawing audiences to invest in the story before the first full war sequence even begins. The cast is one of the film's greatest strengths. Leading the charge is a seasoned actor playing Commander Rylan, a strategist hardened by years of warfare but still haunted by his past mistakes. Opposite him is a rising star portraying Alara, a fierce yet compassionate warrior who refuses to lose sight of humanity even when surrounded by bloodshed. Supporting roles are filled with an ensemble that breathes life into every faction of the story. The young recruit learning the true cost of loyalty, the veteran who has lost everything yet continues to fight, and the rival leader who questions whether endless war is victory at all. Their chemistry is clear even in the trailer, each interaction weighted with meaning and setting up tensions that promise explosive payoffs in the full film. The plot revolves around the collapse of a fragile peace treaty between warring kingdoms. As fragile alliances fracture, Commander Rylan is forced to lead his people into battle after battle, each one riskier and more devastating than the last. Along the way, Alara emerges as his unlikely ally, challenging his rigid views and pushing him to see the cost of his strategies on ordinary lives. Their journey together forms the heart of the story, a dynamic of opposition and understanding that mirrors the very theme of the film: conflict versus reconciliation, destruction versus hope. While war rages on, both characters wrestle with impossible decisions, whether to protect those they love or sacrifice them for the greater good. The trailer captures the essence of this plot in visual and emotional fragments. It opens with quiet, desolate shots of a village smoldering in ruins, broken weapons scattered in the dirt, and a child clutching a pendant in silence. A voiceover of Commander Rylan reflects on how war never truly ends, and just as he speaks, the ground trembles with the march of soldiers. The packing escalates rapidly, showing flashes of massive battles, roaring fire, and sweeping cavalry charges, intercut with intimate moments where characters confront their fears. The editing strikes a balance between explosive spectacle and personal tension, ensuring that viewers feel the stakes on both the global and human level. In one striking moment of the trailer, Alara confronts Rylan in the aftermath of a bloody clash, her voice cracking as she asks if he even remembers the faces of those who fall under his command. The screen cuts to black before exploding with an aerial view of thousands of soldiers colliding in chaos. This moment encapsulates the film's tone, beautiful and tragic, a relentless cycle of action underscored by deep emotional wounds. Each frame carries meaning, hinting at betrayals, shifting alliances, and choices that will define the fate of nations. The visuals stand out not only for their scale, but also for their artistry. The cinematography captures vast battlefields lit by storms, fortresses collapsing into rivers, and duels fought under the flickering light of burning villages. Yet, amidst all the grandeur, the trailer takes time to focus on small details: the trembling hand of a soldier before their first fight, the fleeting glance between allies who know they may not survive the next dawn, the tears of a family forced to flee their homeland. These details remind viewers that behind every war statistic is a personal story. And it is these human elements that elevate the narrative beyond a typical action-driven spectacle. The score accompanying the trailer deserves mention. Beginning with faint, haunting strings, it builds layer by layer with pounding drums and choirs, reaching thunderous crescendos during battle sequences, only to fall silent during key emotional beats. This dynamic soundscape amplifies the intensity of what unfolds on screen, ensuring the audience feels every clash of steel and every whispered vow. By the trailer's final moments, the music itself feels like a heartbeat, unsteady, racing, and impossible to ignore. As the second trailer, this one is designed to go further than the initial teaser. Where the first introduced audiences to the concept and tone, this one focuses on expanding the story and diving deeper into character arcs. It reveals more of the stakes, teases pivotal confrontations, and shows just enough of the action to keep audiences eager without spoiling the climactic battles. By the time the title appears on screen, viewers are left breathless, desperate to know who will endure the cycle of battles and who will be swallowed by it. The release date of one battle after another is set at a carefully chosen moment that positions it as a major cinematic event. Launching in the heart of blockbuster season, the film is poised to capture audiences seeking both adrenaline-fueled action and thought-provoking storytelling. The trailer makes this clear by ending with a bold flash of the date, the sound of distant war drums echoing as the screen fades, leaving viewers with a sense of urgency and anticipation. The final sequence of the trailer deserves its own description. After a relentless montage of chaos, silence falls again. Rylan, bloodied but unbroken, walks across a battlefield littered with smoke and ash. Alara stands in the distance, her face half hidden in shadow, as though representing both hope and danger. Their eyes meet, and just before the clash resumes, the screen cuts to black. The title crashes into view, one battle after another, followed by the sharp announcement of its release date. It is a powerful conclusion, one that lingers in the mind long after the trailer ends. What makes this trailer resonate is its ability to weave emotion into spectacle. It is not simply a promise of grand battle sequences, though it delivers plenty of those, but a statement that the film will explore why people fight, what they lose, and whether peace is ever possible. The title reminds us that conflict is unending, but within the story lies the hope that even amidst endless battles, humanity can still shine through. Audiences who watch this trailer will not only be impressed, but also moved, setting the stage for one of the most compelling cinematic journeys in recent years.